Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you're returning, it's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective weekly reading. This isn't specific to any zodiac sign. So as always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Now I'm recording this. It is August 17th. We have Sun in Leo, Moon in Gemini. I'm starting out with the Mixed Emotions deck. I then also have the Spirit Animal Oracle deck as well. And then for this reading, I don't know, I just felt like using the Muse Tarot. I haven't used it in a while. And as I was taking that deck out of the box, a card had, flipped over and fell off the deck. And it was the Seven of Swords. And when it fell, I just heard the plan failed. The plan failed. I don't know if that has anything to do with this reading. That may just, be a message that, one of you may need at this time. But I just heard that the plan failed with the Seven of Swords. So I don't know if it was something that, someone was trying to do, or this could be you. But I'm hearing that it failed. So someone tried something, or they were planning to try or do something, maybe in a malicious way, just because it is the Seven of Swords, or a sneaky way, and the plan failed. So take that how it resonates. But let's jump right on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this week. I'm gonna get one more. So, bottom of the Mixed Emotions deck, ooh, we have disappointed. It says disillusioned, defeated, and let down. So, I don't know. I hope that the message isn't really all surrounding this one card falling over. But now I'm hearing the House of Cards. The House of Cards. And I'm also hearing the Big Bad Wolf, where he says, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your little house down. So I just looked up the definition of the House of Cards. I know it's a show. I never watched it. And I've heard, the saying, but it says a flimsy structure, arrangement, or situation that is in danger of collapsing or failing. A structure or argument built on a shaky foundation. So I don't know, to me, it could be anything. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, a situation or circumstance. But I'm hearing the plan failed. Yeah. I'm disappointed. Then up under that we have safe, longing, and then we have the peaceful card. Safe says secure, sheltered, and protected, and longing says yearning, wistful, and homesick. Not for nothing, this almost makes me feel like whoever had a plan that failed, yeah, it's like they lost their. For some of you with the safe card, it could be like a home, or some type of shelter, or a dwelling. For some of you, I feel like if you're watching this year, like, because I feel like wanting to do this. Like, and I don't know, baseball could be significant, but I'm hearing like an umpire say safe. Like, you're safe. Someone could have lost like a, some type of level of comfort or security. And especially with the peaceful card and wanting it back, longing for, that. It says calm, serene, and centered. I don't know why this feels like somebody like lost like a place to stay or live. Because this makes me feel like the vulnerable card, it makes me feel like even though they're out in the rain, it could be raining where this person is at right now. It says defenseless, unprotected, and helpless. But it feels like they're out in the cold. Yeah, we have irritated, stressed, envious, lonely. Yeah, oh man. Definitely not a good way to start off the week. I'll say that. Like, what is going on, Spirit? Show me how the collective is feeling right now. But yeah, that's what it makes me feel like. Some of you, the energy doesn't have to be you. It could be someone, connected to you. Or, you could just be on the outside looking in. Oh, we have angry coming out. It says mad, furious, and enraged. Yeah, bottom of the deck, inadequate, worthless, incompetent, and ill-equipped. And I've never felt the adequate card. I mean, we see the depiction on it, but I've never felt it in a way where like someone could be having to, like, they're saying haul their stuff. But I'm feeling this inadequate card as like someone, especially with the creative energy up under it, like they're whatever, especially if a plan failed, whatever plan this person had, it's almost like, yeah, like it, like, I hate to say it like this, but it's the way that I'm feeling the energy. Like it's almost like they didn't think it through. Not to say that they weren't creative enough per se, but it's almost like the way I'm feeling is like they didn't think it through. It's this, and also like the inadequate card is giving me like the energy, still that energy of lack, like because I mean creative is almost like magician energy, which, the magician can be, it's a master of illusions. So it makes me feel like whatever plan this person had, like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, it feels like it was more on like, thank you, Spirit. That's why the Seven of Swords fell out too. It was a self-serving plan that this person had. It was only for the benefit of themselves. Could have been a King of Wands. Like, I haven't even shuffled this deck. Like I said, I just pulled it out, and the Seven of Swords is on the top. And the Seven of Swords fell out as I was taking the cards out the box. So I'm just, going back to that energy with this deck here, and we have the King of Wands up under it. I'm hearing, especially with this fulfill card, like I'm hearing unworthy opponent. I feel like this is you in this fulfilled energy, this star energy. Which says satisfied, self-actualized, and realized. And if this was something that someone did to you, and I feel like it could have been, something, maybe a plan or whatever. I don't even know. Like, I feel kind of funny even calling it a plan now, because it doesn't, whatever their goal was. For one, it was self-serving. And two, like, they were doing it behind your back, but it's almost like, you know how they say, if you got to do something behind my back, it's because you're not, like, man enough to reach, or man or woman enough to do it in front of my face. Like, it's giving me, like, a coward energy. So, of course, this person wasn't worth your... They were not, a worthy opponent of yours to begin with. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, and even more confirmation of that was discouraged, dispirited, disheartened, and deterred. I don't know who this was or is, because... Can I get another one? What's going on with this? Oh, yeah, grief. It says sorrowful, heartbroken, and bereaved. Bottom of the deck we have panicky. What says alarmed, anxious, and fight or flight. Yeah, I feel like this person, like, they're just... literally with panicky and confused. Like, it's almost like they're grasping for straws. They're mentally going in circles. They're upset, but I feel like the anger is, with themselves. I almost feel an energy of shame with this grief card. Like, this person is wanting to hide their face. And keep in mind, like, this could be you, vulnerable. Yeah, like, this person doesn't want to be seen. I'm hearing the word naked. Like, they could feel, like, naked, like they're exposed. We have irritated at the bottom, which says annoyed, aggravated, and bothered. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? And I was just getting ready to say before this card came out, like, I almost feel like this isn't even the collective energy. I feel like I almost wanted to say, like, what does this have to do with the collective? Because this doesn't even feel like collective energy. So collective, this could be energy that, that's on the outside of you. Because then we have comforted coming out, and that's what I feel, yeah. I feel like that's your energy. Comforted, reassured, consoled, and nourished. And then we have free. I'm going to get one more. to go with that. Can I get one more? I'm hearing you sleep good at night. You sleep good at night. Yep. Confirmation. Peaceful. And then we have unfulfilled at the bottom. And like I said, it's funny. Like, I love what I do. I love my cards. I love spirit and how the messages come through. Because it is, remember, we seen the fulfill card, and I said I felt that was your energy. This is this other energy on the other side. So we have unfulfilled. It says dissatisfied, incomplete, and purposeless. Under unfulfilled, though, we have respectful, and that makes me feel like I don't even know if I could say it, because it's almost like what I was gonna say was like, this could be somebody that, you know, held you in like a high regard. But if you hold somebody in a high regard, if you respect them, why would you like make a plan to like almost go against this person, which would be you, collective? Or it could also, like, the way I'm also feeling it is like they should have respected you. They should have respected you. Yeah, because I'm hearing the disrespect was loud. Isn't it always, though? The disrespect is always loud. Well, let's see. The lack of respect that they had for you is why they're feeling like this. What's going on, Spirit? Collective. I almost wanted to flip them from the top for some reason. Ooh, we have the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. I feel like whoever's in this angry, grief, vulnerable energy along with this unfulfilled is like almost like they're watching you transform or go through like some type of transformation. And with the vulture spirit, yeah, it says nothing is wasted. I feel like, yeah, if you were on the receiving end of something that, you know, this person could have done to you or was trying to do to you, but the plan didn't work out for them, I feel like things are working out for you. I feel like just because of the way I'm feeling the energy, you are separated or have been separated from this person. And it's almost like this separation, like you use that energy and transformed yourself. And this experience wasn't a waste for you. It was a waste for them, though. It actually opened you up. with the lizard spirit that says dream the world into being. It actually is what freed you so that you could be in this comforted and peaceful energy. Yep, and you stepped into your masculine energy as the stag spirit, and with the armadillo spirit, you initiated some type of boundary. And I'm hearing holding firm, holding firm. Yeah, you took the lead, or you took some initiative action to enforce a boundary, and this person's on the other side of that boundary. Oh my God, what song is that? It's a Beyonce song where she says, "It sucks to be you right now." What song is that? Is it Irreplaceable? Oh, no, it's the best thing I never had. Huh? Yeah, because she said what goes around comes back around. Yeah. Wow, I haven't heard this song in a minute. Yeah, she says, "I wanted you bad. I'm so through with that. Because honestly, you turned out to be the best thing I never had." Yeah, she said, "I bet it sucks to be you right now." Damn, y'all know we got the new moon in Virgo coming this week. So that new moon in Virgo may be significant. And so we have the grasshopper spirit and the beaver spirit, which to me the grasshopper spirit is always feels like the emperor to me, but 30 breaks down to a 3, which is the empress in traditional tarot. So it feels like this is so funny. It feels like I said, for some of you feminine energies, you have pardon me, y'all. Hold on. I swear, like, it never fails. Every time I go to record, I just went the whole day, haven't heard one siren, anything, all day. And as soon as I be like, okay, I'm going to record, everything just starts going off. But whatever the case may be, I feel like for some of you, if you're resonating as feminine energy, because I do feel like this comforted and peaceful energy is feminine, and this is masculine, male or female, doesn't matter. I feel like you decided to, take a leap of faith and go into a new direction. And with this, lay a solid foundation, it almost feels like a 3 of Pentacles energy, where you started, you started building something for yourself from the ground up. Ooh. And then we have the bee spirit, which says sweet results await. Yeah. This could have happened anywhere, because they're saying 3 to 6 months ago when you did this. When you decided to, branch off from this person or energy. And you could be getting ready to see the rewards of that, or the results of you doing that. Can I get one more? But whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been creating, or whoever you've been, possibly even collaborating with, it's, it's not the House of Cards that found you. You decided to, lay a firm foundation for or within yourself. And where this person is like experiencing like that House of Cards energy, it feels like a Tower moment. Can I get another one for the collective in regards to this energy for the week? Too many. Can I just get one, please? And again, they're bringing me back to that vulture spirit that said nothing is ever wasted. Yeah, whatever you took from this experience, and I don't mean took like in physical things, you like transmuted it, and you made it useful for you. Like it wasn't, like I feel like it wasn't a loss for you. Can I get another one, please? Just one. Too many. Can I just get one more, please? They keep giving me 2 and 3. Listen, I can't make this shit up. And I felt the 3 of Pentacles, but this is actually the card that references the 3 of Pentacles specifically. And it's the Ant Spirit, which says time to collaborate. And we have the Badger Spirit, which says be fearless and bold. What's up under that? Yeah, believe in yourself. Whatever you did, it's almost like you, or whatever you're building or creating, like you're building it from the ground up. Because I can even like feel like the Ace of Pentacles off of this Beaver Spirit. And then again, like I had already said, with feeling that 3 of Pentacles energy, you could be, working with or collaborating with others that are like supporting you in whatever it is you're creating. I don't know, it almost makes me feel like if this, other energy had a plan to take something from you or to use you for something, or to like make you a means to their end, just because their intentions were self-serving, it like turned out to be for your benefit. Like I'm having a hard time. Like I want to move all these cards over here. Because I don't feel like this is that energy at all. I'm going to get one for that energy. Can I get one for this angry, grief, and vulnerable energy? Can I just get one, please, for this angry, grief, and vulnerable energy? Just one, please. excuses, excuses. Well, that's what I wanted to come out. So it says a rebirth is assured. Yeah. With the bat spirit. And we have the flamingo spirit. Time for a deep dive. Yeah, like this person is going through like some type of it's almost like I feel like the energy of this person having to like start over completely. This feels like death card energy. I feel like this person is being forced almost with this bad spirit energy, like by spirit, to like look at themselves. Because that's almost what I want to say with the swan spirit. Time to do a deep dive, or time for a deep dive. I feel like this person is having to look at themselves. Or they are. Or they will. So let's see what the tarot has to say. What's going on, Spirit? I feel like they don't want to. They don't want to look at themselves. For some of them, my guys are saying they can't. They can't, like, look at themselves. What's going on, Spirit? Messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this week. They don't like what they see. That's what I just heard there. They don't like what they see within themselves. I'll get one more. Bottom of the deck we have, the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Voices in this deck. Yeah, so this person is going through it. With this 9 of Swords, you know, that's sleepless nights, it's nightmares, it's a card of mental anguish. Then we have the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, the Magician, and then the King of Swords. Yeah, whatever action this person tried to take, they're realizing as the Fool with the King of Swords here that they made like a foolish decision, a foolish choice. And trying to like almost create a new beginning for themselves with the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands via the Magician energy. And then especially, oh, yeah, they're seeing that their foolish choice or like a selfish desire, especially with the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands, that plan, like, it hit a dead end. And with the Sun, it's being or it has been exposed to this person. And it's like almost it's what's sparking this death energy, this rebirth energy. This is like someone that, you know, got like, could have possibly even got caught like in the act of whatever they were trying to do. But let's get one. Can I get one for this? Rebirth is assured. Damn. The Nine of Swords again. Can I get another one, please? Too many. Can I get another one? Yeah, we have the Five of Wands. This is not an energy that you would want to be in. The Nine of Swords with the Five of Wands. Yeah, like I said, this person, this is like that confused energy mixed with like this anger. Like this person, like, again, you see how she's like, not like wanting to, like, it's like, I feel like this person is just conflicted mentally, emotionally. Yeah. They could be like fighting themselves. For some of you, you know, like if it's physical, they could be like physically like fighting other people. We have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, this is that safety and security. That either they tried to take this from someone else, from you. They tried to like, it almost makes me feel like they tried to fuck with the way you felt about yourself. Like almost tried to make you feel insecure or inadequate or insignificant, but it backfired horribly. Horribly. And I mean, like, what were you supposed to, like, what? And when I say what were you, I mean, like, what were they, like, what did you think that you were going to get from this? And the Seven of Swords makes me feel like it was intentional. Because you know what you're doing. But they didn't think it through. It's almost like this person didn't think about the consequences of whatever plan they thought that they were going to have. Like, whatever plan. First of all, they didn't think through the plan through. And second of all, it's like they almost thought that they were gonna like almost get away with it, or like there wasn't gonna be any consequences behind whatever they tried to do or planned to do. Like, what? This feels like an energy of like, I'm feeling the energy of projection. Like someone was projecting their stuff onto you, thinking like it was gonna stick. What? Like, I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. Hmm. It's like the very thing that they wanted to take from you is what they're struggling with. Can I get one more? Here we have the King of Swords, masculine energy. Yeah, in the bottom of the deck, like I said, this is like somebody like, damn. It's like they're realizing like it was stupid to begin with. Like that was dumb. Whatever it was, or is for some of you. Being that I heard that the plan failed is why I'm saying like was as in past tense. Yeah, and it's all out. Like, and maybe this week that it's being seen. Can I get one for this grasshopper spirit? Yep, there you are. If you're resonating as a feminine energy, you've been, you took a leap of faith and started investing your time, energy, and effort into where, whatever people, places, things, activities, hobbies, whatever, tend into your garden. For some of you, there is a separate. We have a King of Pentacles here. There's a separate or another masculine energy that is seeing, like that could be watching you do, whatever it is that you do. There's an energy that's watching you. Can I get another one to go with this grasshopper spirit? Yep. Watering and nurturing, yourself as a Page of Cups. For some of you, like I said, you as a feminine, you decided to like invest in yourself. And then we have a Knight of Cups at the bottom. This feels like an energy that's, wanting to come towards you. And like, let me help you. Like, that's what I feel like saying. Like, let me help you out with that. This is different. Like, they see how you water and, like take care of yourself. So it's like I almost feel like there's a separate masculine energy that wants to come in and, they're saying do it for you. And I'm hearing a quote that says, look, he's back on the bottom again. Who is this King of Pentacles, y'all? I feel like there's a quote and it says, find you, a woman that you don't have to take care of, and then take care of her. So can I get one for this beaver spirit? Oh, oh, it just almost gave me chills. We have the Chariot coming out. Yes, you took charge as Cancer energy. And this is even reiterating like you going in a different direction. Going in your own direction at that. Leading the charge. This is that stag energy, taking the lead. I love it. After some, an ending with the Ten of Swords. Which I feel like is this over here. Whatever you ended here, like, because that's what, the Death card represents. Endings and new beginnings. Yep, you followed your intuition with the High Priestess, and then we have the Star up under that. And I feel like with the Hangman, this is the energy of this person over here, like, looking at you. I don't even know what to call this energy over here because it's just, Can I get one more for the Beaver spirit? The Beaver spirit. With this Chariot, why is this here? It's almost like if you're resonating as this feminine energy, like so many people were trying to pull you, like almost pull you down with them, or like pull you down to their level, but it's almost like, nah, you were strong enough to go your own direction. Can I get one more for this Beaver spirit? The Beaver spirit. Yep, the Magician. Nothing says taking your power back like the Magician with the Chariot. I'm sorry. Virgo energy. And then we have the Four of Swords at the bottom. Yep. So you was like, nah, I'll just, forge my own path, create what I want to create, do what I want to do, how I want to do it. I have everything that I need, especially as the Magician. And for some of you, you created this comfort and peace that you're in. Can I get one for this Ant spirit? Oh. Can I get one for this Ant spirit? Yeah, we have the Five of Cups reversed. And normally, the Five of Cups upright is a card of regret. It could be a card of, crying over spilled milk, focusing on the past. And it's almost like, nope, you're not doing that. That's right. Spirit, come on now, Cosmos. The cosmos at the bottom, the world card. Like, nah, the world is my oyster. And there he is again. This King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles, y'all? For some of you, this is the person that you're going to be collaborating with. Because it's almost like with the Five of Cups reversed, there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping you. Can I get one for this Five of Cups reversed? Y'all. This, I don't, like, now I'm curious. We got the Queen of Swords at the bottom. With the Queen of Wands. Oh my God, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person sees you as someone who is very intelligent. They see you as someone who is, first of all, you're intelligent, you're attractive, you're intuitive. Like, you're the Empress to this person. Let me tell you, and I will make it very clear that these two energies are not the same. These two masculine energies, they're very different. Very different. I just hear, like, I like the how you think with the Queen of Swords. They could tell you this. I don't know, like, this. I don't know if you would. I don't know if you know this person. They like your worth ethic with the Eight of Pentacles. You're like almost like, not for nothing, a dream come true for this person with the Nine of Cups. And they see that you're in this Nine of Cups energy, like you're happy and you're content within yourself. And as the Queen of Cups, it's like you're intuitive, you're emotionally stable, like you have your shit together. And if this person is showing up as a King of Pentacles, they most certainly have their shit together. Like, I feel like there's nothing stopping you two from communicating at all. Or, you know, collaborating. For some of you, you may be communicating because there's nothing in the way for either side. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Let me put it down so y'all can see it. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, Spirit. Who is this? These fell on the floor, but I'm going to put it back. Definitely someone who watches you. We have the Page of Swords and the Moon. They could watch you like at night. Or they're like watching you but keeping their feelings like hidden. Can I get one for this King of Pentacles? They gave me two, so let's see. Look, they see you as the Queen to their King of Pentacles, with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. They said without a shadow of a doubt. This energy could have been an energy of like someone who has been like who may have been, especially with the Eight of Swords, questioning if what they see is true when it comes to you, but not no more. The Ace of Pentacles is up under that. This King of Pentacles is someone who's very, like, they're choosy. So they're not just going to give the Ace of Pentacles to anyone. That's what it makes me feel like. Tell me about this shared energy. We have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So what this lets me know is, like, for both of you, is like you guys are both, like, because the word I'm hearing is prominent. You could be prominent people, you know, within like your respective places, environments. Like you could be very important to, like, you know, the people around you. And you're both in this, like, it makes me feel like you're both in this energy of the Nine of Pentacles, like secure within yourselves, self-sufficient, you could both be like, you could get recognized for that. Or people, like, that's what people admire about you. And it makes me feel like with the Ten of Wands, you both, like I said, I feel like there is nothing holding you back. There's like, you guys are, you know, at the Ten of Wands, I feel like you guys are not carrying any baggage, like any baggage from the past. Almost like it makes me feel like uncertainty, because you're moving away from that with the Six of Wands, like, and from the 10 to the 6 is the 4, which represents, you know, foundations. Well, let's look at this King of Swords. Tell me about this King of Swords. Because this feels like this old energy up here. The King of Swords. Yeah, this King of Swords is like at the Two of Pentacles. They're unsure, indecisive. Yeah, this is someone that, because they were like almost unsure of themselves, they're just like stuck in a cycle, it feels like. Can I get another one, please? Yeah, this person, that was the King of the King of Cups that fell on my lap. Yeah, this person is emotionally like imbalanced. Can I get one for this King of Swords? Through my nice spirit. Yeah, this person could be repeating another cycle with the world coming out here. Yeah. Especially with the Six of Cups. This person, either they're like, it almost feels like they're repeating a cycle or having to go through another one. Because it's almost like with the Six of Cups, they're still stuck in the past pattern. Yeah. The Six of Cups, the Five of Swords, yeah. Give me one for this angry, vulnerable, and grief. Oh. This angry, vulnerable, and grief. Yeah, this person with the Four of Swords, yeah, they have no peace. They have no peace. They're like lacking confidence with the Strength card here, and then the Five of Pentacles. Give me one more. Give me one more for the Four of Swords, please, Spirit. I just heard they're on timeout, yeah. We have the Strength card. They're in a timeout. It's almost like this person is learning what happens when you try to like dominate or control another person. Yep, definitely control. With the Four of Pentacles and the Strength card. Can I get one? This is the aftermath of that, of trying to control something or someone, especially for self-serving purposes. You don't have peace. You actually lose control over yourself when you try to control another person. So it's almost like this person is out of control. Can I get one for comforted and peaceful? Yeah, that's what they tried to take. This person tried to steal your peace, steal your joy. That's what they tried to take from you. It's almost like they tried to steal your peace and steal your joy and use it like with other people, with the Seven of Cups, and like try to find a way of how they can like use it with others with the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups. But all it left them feeling like was the Four of Cups. Bored, discontent, like, cause what? That shit don't work. The fuck? Can I get one more for this comforting and peaceful, and then we'll grab the guidance and advice. With this Seven of Swords. Yep. We have the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords. Let me get one more, because that Three of Cups makes me feel like, first of all, if I just heard they lost any chance of ever like reconnecting with you, because the Three of Cups can be a card of um reconciliation, or a card of like coming together. But it could also be like, it's almost like this person wanted to steal how like how other people loved you. Like, that's the best way that I can say it. Give me one more for this Three of Cups, please, Spirit. Yeah. It's almost like, I don't know if they wanted like the attention that you get, the love that you get. It's like they is in a way, especially with the Knight of Cups, like this person could have even tried to stop other people from like working with you. I don't know. What was this Seven of Swords? The Seven of Swords. Look, that Tower energy wants to come out so bad. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, they tried to steal your light. We have the Hermit coming out. It's almost like this person could have even wanted to like expose you to, like, because you could have been like just someone who like always like did their own thing. A Hermit is a very introspective card. It's like they tried to take that energy from you. But the Hermit carries the star, so I say it's like they tried to steal your light, because we have the sun at the bottom. Like, it's almost like they tried to like almost make people see you as something that you were not. But it's almost like the truth of who you are came out. So if this person was like lying on you, because that's a possibility too, like they were lying on you, or like, and you know what's so funny, before I started this reading, I was just listening to Pandora and Michael Jackson. Shout out to Michael Jackson. He's a Virgo too. His song "You Want to Be Starting Something" came on, and as I was sitting there, I was getting dressed because I had just took a shower, and I was just like, yo, this song, like, when you really listen to it, is crazy. Because he says, you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. I said, you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. It's too high to get over, too low to get under. You're stuck in the middle, and the pain is thunder. And the song is about how, people gossip or, start rumors about other people. And, because they just have to, they just want to be starting something. And I was just, I was just listening to the song. And it was, it's just funny, like, and that's what this feels like over here. This person is too high to get over, too low to get under. They're stuck in the middle. This is what they tried to stop people from seeing you as this Ace of Cups, this High Priestess, and the Star energy. I don't know, like it feels like it's like they tried to do like a smear campaign on me. In some kind of way. But they, in doing that, they just discredited themselves is the best way that I can say it. And now it's like they almost like they did it to themselves. It's like they lost all credibility to whoever they tried to portray this, or lie on you to. They lost all credibility. Damn. Can I get one more? Or excuse me, Spirit. Can I get the guidance and advice? Because this is They could have tried to stop specifically like a King of Pentacles from coming towards you. And even if like this energy doesn't know each other, this is like from trying to get, trying to like make you like almost undesirable to someone who they know is capable of like meeting you at your level or being on the same level as you are. Cause not for nothing, and like I'm not gonna apologize for how I'm gonna say this, but when people know that they ain't shit, it's like not for nothing. We keep it real over here. People know when they ain't shit, and instead of trying to work on being better, they'd rather work on or invest time, energy, and effort into like tearing somebody else down. Which absolutely makes no sense. This is like that energy, especially if this is like resonating as relationships, and this even happens in jobs too, because I've seen this happen like in jobs where like there's an employee who, is really good at what they do, whatever it is that they do. But they're under a boss that's just like they don't want to see this, like they don't want to lose this person, but they don't want to see them like exceed either. Like, so they'll like create little things to like try to tarnish this employee's reputation per se, and it ends up backfiring. And the same applies to friendships, relationships, family ships. Like it's all the same. Shit is crazy. Like if they bring you up in conversation, it's like this energy over here is the person I'll be like, oh, they ain't all that, or like they immediately have like a negative retort that comes after it, or something negative to say, or they try to like they may even try to like bring up their past and be like, well, this was that and they did that and all of that. Like, no, they didn't. They really didn't. You're just like, at the end of the day, this is like a hater in disguise. But whatever the case may be, we have the brown bear spirit coming out. Time to take time out. Yeah, this person needs to take time out and get their shit together and stop worrying about you. And if this is you, it's vice versa. Stop worrying about this other person and focus on you. On why you would do some shit like this. So it says, the brown bear spirit, take time out. The oracle message. There is a time to act and a time to focus your attention on patient strategizing. The arrival of brown bear spirit signals that the arrival of brown bear spirit signals that you are best served by foregoing hard work towards your goals at this time, and instead taking the time out to meditate or just take a nap so you can refresh yourself and begin planning what you want to co-create next. Come to know the lay of the land as you contemplate and imagine what you might do in this vast space of possibility before you, and begin forming a plan. Remember, sleep allows for dreaming and rest allows for clear-headed strategizing. How might you become the person you wish to be and experience whatever your heart desires? Insights will arise as you explore the possibilities and begin envisioning your plan. Knowing what you want will ensure you use your energy wisely in the days ahead. Be patient at this time. Relax and be calm and peaceful so you can recharge. The call for action will come later. And then we have the protection message. When you become so frazzled that you can't decide how to move forward, brown bear spirit arrives to remind you to let go of your impatience in getting to the answers and solving the problems that you face. Now is the time for rest and meditation. Take a break, let insights rise, and know that you have plenty of time to make plans. Brown bear spirit reminds you that sometimes the best and most effective action is non-action, allowing the situation around you to reveal itself so you can better understand it. Remember that what is yours will never be withheld from you, so you really can relax and wait until the next right action is revealed. Miracles come from out of nowhere, and yours will arrive on Great Spirit's timetable. So yeah, like I feel like, and this is perfect because I feel like I said, I felt like this was already done. So with the energy of this week, especially with the new moon in Virgo, we have the number 9 here, which represents the Hermit. The Hermit is the number 9, Virgo energy. I feel like for the feminine, you took the action that you need to take. And with this time to collaborate, it's almost like I feel like there's an energy that's showing up for you. I feel it here. So, and like this masculine over here, they, I don't know. They need to take a time out, like I said, with the 4 swords and get their shit together. Like, that's the simplest and easiest way that I could say that. Like, because this person is like, they're almost moving like too fast. So they're not, really thinking things through. And it's like they're learning that now. It's almost like I said, they've been put in timeout. Where all you have to do is just let nature take its course. So give me one for the masculine energy to go with this brown bear spirit. Take time out. Yeah, like I said, this person is moving too fast. But they're going through learning moderation. We have the Temperance card and the Knight of Wands. Like I said, they're moving too fast. So it's like Spirit is stepping in and stopping this Knight of Wands, like stopping them, like from doing like any more damage, going too much further. Like they're being stopped in their tracks, and it's all like divinely guided with the Temperance card. This person is like learning the lesson of moderation. And can I get one for the feminine energy? Yeah, look, here it is, the Three of Pentacles. You're about to, collaborate and work with others. I'll get another one. We have the Nine of Wands at the bottom. Which is almost like an energy of like you did what you needed to do. Can I get one more for the feminine energy? Too many. One more for the feminine energy. We have two more that came out. We have the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. So some of you could be, it's almost just making me wait, or feeling like saying wait. Whatever you're working on, keep working on it. As the Three of Pentacles, because there's, like I said, there's an energy here. The Emperor, I feel like they're going to reach out to you. Either way, with the Knight of Swords, there's a message coming in. And something that's intentional. And it's coming by way of an Emperor. And we've already seen you as all four queens, so we know that you're an Empress. Let's see where the Empress is at. Yep, the Eight of Wands and the Four of Cups. Yeah, so this break, this time out, or taking the time out this week to just meditate, as if you're resonating as the Empress, or as the feminine, is what's going to elevate you to this Empress energy, like physically. It almost makes me feel like saying, like, hold the line. And with the Four of Cups, this is that energy of like, it's almost giving me like the energy of those who doubted you, they're about to see. Because I almost feel like you're being unveiled. That's what I feel like. And this Four of Cups is everybody that, you know, doubted you. Yeah. Who didn't see your potential. When this masculine comes in, oh, it's going to be real clear to them as the Knight of Swords. I almost feel like there's like, this Knight of Swords is almost making me feel like some type of announcement. Can I get one for the Knight of Swords? I do. I feel like that whoever this Emperor is, this masculine energy, they're coming through like they're making an announcement. Ooh. Ooh. I just heard they're about to claim you. Like, literally. Like, they're staking their claim, and it's going to be loud. It's going to catch people off guard. Huh. And with you being at the Nine of Wands that we seen at the bottom of the deck, when the Three of Pentacles came out, you could be a little apprehensive. But it's almost like when this person, this masculine energy over here does this, it's gonna like, look at, even with the Awakening card, it's going to like, how can I say, like, yeah, like I almost feel like all your worries are just gonna be released. That's what I feel like. There's a release happening for you. Where like I feel like you're really about to be taken care of. That's what I feel like. Like no more heavy lifting for you if you're a feminine. And it almost feels like with the Awakening card here, which is like judgment, it almost feels like an answered prayer for you if you're a feminine energy. Remember we seen that bee spirit energy, sweet results await. But this is like, whoever this resonates for, please let me know. Because I would love to, know, like, that this is, this came to fruition for somebody. Because it feels good for this feminine. But anyway, y'all, as always, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope that everyone has a great week. I hope everyone, enjoys and stays safe. And I will see you all on the next one. All right? Later.